Folks, I got a tip for you today that might help you make some money. This is Rick Jarman, Real Estate Investing Old School. You know, I've talked with you in the past about zoning, learn your zonings. You know, I'm always telling you, learn your market, learn your market, learn your market. Well, this kind of goes along with that. Most every city and town has monthly meetings. They're planning and zoning. They also usually have monthly meetings for their council meetings. Now, we've all seen TV shows and stuff that goes on in council meetings and everything. Well, before stuff actually gets to that council meeting, it usually has to go through zoning and planning. Well, when you petition to have a piece of property rezoned or whatever, you know, your engineer get everything together, they'll turn it into the zoning and planning, and then the zoning and planning will get it on the calendar or the docket, whatever they want to call it, for public hearing. You need to start going these things, even if you don't have anything going on. But if you're wanting to learn more about zoning and, you know, how it works, attend some of these meetings. It can be educational and it can be entertaining. They get serious there sometimes. It's pretty good entertainment. It's probably better than going to a movie night. But anyway, when you go there and you're hearing about subdivisions or rezoning of property, it's the first time it's being told to the public. And you there hearing it. Now, folks that don't follow that, they don't really know about it till they see a sign go up or a piece of property's tore down, something's fixing to happen. But if you're going to these zoning meetings, you're hearing it in the works. You'll know when they present it. A lot of times they'll present something and the zoning and planning to look at their plats and their drawings, and they'll say, well, we're not going to vote on this tonight because you need to do this, this, and this. They'll extend it to the next month. Next month comes and they'll look at it and they say, okay, I think that'll work. And then they'll vote on it. And then the people either will get the rezoning or the change in setbacks, whatever it is. You know, a lot of times, even if you're just wanting to build a house or remodel a piece of property and add on to it and you've got setback issues, you have to go through zoning, get variances. This is where all that happens in the planning and zoning meetings there. It's made to the public. They'll send letters out to people that have property adjoining whatever the situation is, so they have a chance to come voice their opinion. This is how it works. Well, like I said, now if you start going to them and you start learning some stuff, you'll be one of the first ones to know, well, hey, there's a piece of property for sale near this. If they got that piece rezoned, I might could get this one rezoned. That looks like a pretty good deal like it is, but if I could buy it and get it rezoned, it's a better deal. Folks, I'm just finishing up a piece of property like that. Piece of property I paid $32,000 for it. I spent about $7,000, $8,000 on it. I'm getting to my final leg of the rezoning. It went from residential to C3, which is commercial. When I get through with it, we're putting a sign up tomorrow, actually. But my only last hurdle was about the sewer situations. I actually had a video where I said I was going to City Hall. And I'm still fighting. I've been dealing with it for a year. But guess what? When I get through with it, I'll have about 42,000 in it. It goes on the market for $124,900. But I could see what's going on around it. I knew my market. This probably could be rezoned. You look at what's going on around a piece of property. Folks, old saying, knowledge is power. Well, information is too. I talked about that before. So learn your zonings. You need to go to these zoning meetings and study zoning. You need to go online, or, you know, my day you get a zoning book. Now you go online and look at everything. But just go online and study it. Find out what different things mean. You know, you may find a piece of property that you can build another unit on that same piece of land. But you don't know these things unless you know your zoning. So know your market, know your market, know your market, and now learn your zoning. Learn your zoning. You learn that, been a lot of money made for folks knowing what the zonings are and what's coming. You know, something's getting changed. You won't be one of the first ones to know. You go to those meetings, you can keep up with it firsthand. I hope this has been helpful and I'll talk with y'all tomorrow.